Welcome back guys, and in this video we are going to learn the Selenium WebDriver architecture. By the architecture I mean that what basically the behind or the backside of the Selenium WebDriver is and how does it works. Okay, so as told by me in the previous video that there are certain languages by which we can give instruction to the Selenium WebDriver to perform our tests over various browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Safari, Opera. Okay, now the Selenium has some of the other libraries built by the developers of the Selenium so that you can use the methods and classes present in those libraries and give the instructions to the Selenium WebDriver to perform the test. Okay, so these libraries are written in Java, C#, Ruby, Python and JavaScript. Okay, so these are the Selenium client library. Who is the client? You are the client, and you will use the library designed by Selenium for you. Okay, you will write a certain script. I will show you the script. Let me go to, I'll show you from the basics. Okay, Selenium, you went to the Selenium, you went to the documentation. Okay, in the documentation here you see a script. Okay, this is written in Java. Okay, so this is a kind of script. You will know each and every point over this script. Okay, do not worry, I'll tell you everything. So this is a kind of a script that you need to write, and while running this script your test will be performed over a browser. I'll show you for an instance. Okay, Python is this, C# is this, Ruby is this, JavaScript is this, Kotlin is this. So you need to know any one language in order to run the script or write the script very basically. Okay, you need to know very basically. So this is the example of a script. Coming back to the image that we have. Okay, so once you write the script and your internet is on over your laptop, then you need to run it. Okay, when you run it, a call happens. What is a call? You use internet, right? Suppose let's take the example of login page only of the Facebook. You enter your email, you enter your password. What happens? You are basically calling the server by clicking over the login button and want a response back. Okay, you are calling the server. This is what the call that happens, and this call happens via HTTP protocol, hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, so hypertext transfer protocol uses a format of language which converts your script into that particular format, which is known as JSON, JavaScript Object Notation. It converts your script into a JSON format, and the HTTP transfers it to the browser drivers. Okay, now these browser drivers hit the real browsers and your test gets performed over the browser. Okay, the real browser get opens. Now why do we need browser drivers? For the security reason. Okay, the Selenium client library or the Selenium does not have so much access, so much authority that it can access the browser directly. So each browser has designed their own browser drivers. Chrome has designed the Chrome driver, Edge has designed the Edge driver, Firefox has designed the Gecko driver, and the Internet Explorer has designed the IE driver. Okay, so these browser drivers then hit the real browser and the operation get performed. The browser get to know, the original browser get to know, okay, Selenium is trying to contact me via my designed browser driver. It is secure to give them access. Okay, so that is why browser driver has been designed. Okay, so let me give you another example if you are confused. If you went to a restaurant, okay, you need to eat something. Whom you will contact? Directly the chef or the waiter? You will contact the waiter. Okay, you cannot contact the chef directly going into that room in which the cooking is taking place. Okay, so here the chef is the browser, the waiter are the browser drivers, and you are writing the script, so you are the customer of the restaurant. Okay, you need to go and eat there, so you need to contact the waiter first. And here also the Selenium client library, that means you are contacting the browser driver first, and here the browser driver are acting like waiter, and these waiter will then go to the browser, that means the chef, and say that okay, we need this response from you, please open and perform this test, and the browser will give response to the waiter, and then the waiter will serve you the output over your screen. Okay, so this is what happens in the basic Selenium WebDriver architecture. Basically summing up, you write a script. Okay, you write a script that gets converted into the JSON format and gets transferred via the HTTP protocol to the browser drivers, and then the browser driver makes a call to the browser and your test gets performed over the browser. Okay, so this is what happens. So Selenium is nothing but kind of an API. What is an API? API is an intermediary. API is an intermediary. Okay, what is intermediary? Which is connecting you, that means whatever script you have written over your laptop client side, to the server side. Okay, to the server side, the browser will serve you with the output, the browser will perform test over themselves. These are the server side, and it is a API, and it is a REST API. What is a REST API? This is nothing but a type of an API. Okay, you eat mangoes, right? So mangoes are of different kinds. So similarly APIs are of different kinds. So Selenium is a REST API. Other kind of API is a SOAP API. Okay, so the most famous is the REST API. SOAP are now not used that much. We will look into the API testing and in the separate playlist, and then you will perfectly get to know what API is, what is SOAP API, what is REST API. So for now, understand that Selenium is an API which is an intermediary between the browser and the client library. So we need to download the client library, and we need to download the browser drivers created by browsers for Selenium. Okay, for Selenium they have been created by the browsers, that okay, Selenium is a good software, they want to test us, they want to perform test over us, and hence we will make our browser drivers for the Selenium. So Chrome has created Chrome driver, and I have already told you. Okay, so let us go to the website and see. So I've shown you this script, right? Let me go to the, again I will teach everything from very basic. I'm going to the Selenium official website. Already we have seen Selenium Webdriver IDE grid. I hope you have read something over the read more tab. Then we need to go to the downloads. Over the download, you can see that these are the client libraries. Okay, we need to download any one of them and then configure it into our Eclipse IDE. Okay, Eclipse IDE, because I will be using Eclipse IDE, and then we will be using the methods inside the Java library and the classes inside the Java library to perform our tests. Okay, because I'm using Java here. If you know C#, Ruby, Python, JavaScript, you can use them, but the course we are covering here is Selenium with Java, because that is the most demanding one. So coming on to the browsers, we have browser drivers, and we can download the browser drivers. See, we need two things, right? As we have seen here, we need two things: Selenium client library, which we will download, which I have shown you just now, and the browser drivers. We have these two things. No one can stop us from opening the real browser and performing the test. Okay, so where was I? So you can download the Chrome browser driver. Okay, for example, we can go to the documentation, and then we can see the downloads option here, downloads link, and according to the version of the Chrome you are using, I will tell you in the next video how to download. Do not worry. Okay, be patient, have patience, and I'll tell you everything what is needed for you to learn the Selenium Webdriver. So if you are using Chrome version 105, please download Chrome driver this. If you are using Chrome version 104, please download the Chrome driver this. Okay, if you click, these are the links. Okay, although they are in black, these are links. So once you click over them, you will be directed to the downloads, and that will download, and that we have to configure into our Eclipse IDE. Okay, and after configuring, we will write a script using the client library, and the test will be executed. So for your example, or for your relaxation, let me show you a script I have written. So this is a script, and in this script, okay, do not look here. Okay, do not get confused by looking here. There are certain things I have done here. This is a complete framework, which is the last part of this series, so do not go there. What I am doing, that I want to go to the Google, and I want to type in dolls there, and I want to click over the search button. Okay, so let me run this. This is the run button. Let me run this. My internet is on. Okay, your net should be on. See, the script will run. The Chrome driver opened. See, the Chrome browser opened, and it clicked over the search button, and the cursor is over the search button, and it enters doll, and it what has it done? It has searched for dolls. This, if a developer has designed that this should come, and the browser closed, okay, it is already closed or automatically closed. See, driver.close, driver.get. So all these things we will come to know using Selenium Webdriver. So this is what is testing is. Okay, so this is just for an instance. We will get to know each and everything written here, so do not worry, guys. Okay, so Till then, keep learning and keep revising what I have told you, because this questions comes into the interview a lot of time. This comes into the interview, okay, that what is the Selenium architecture, explain me how does it work. Okay, so you need to explain all these things, that we have to write a script which get converted into the JSON format, and via HTTP protocol it hits the browser drivers, and the browser drivers makes the call to the original browsers, and then the test gets performed. Okay, so keep learning guys, we will meet you in the next video.